everybody. We just got done recording episode 134 with Dr. Dre.
Hey.
Dr. Dre Graham, the 2020 Florida Teacher of the Year and Executive Director of Independent Education and Parental Choice at the Florida Department of Education. That title's only going to get longer, y'all. That's so true. You know it's true. Man, that was a good time. Thanks for coming on the show.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me. That was a fantastic time.
Good episode. Yeah. You guys are in for a real treat. It comes out Monday at 8 a.m. Text WHOA GNV to 484848 to be notified when the episode releases. I will drop you a little text and say, here it is. Go check it out. And of course, subscribe to our podcast on your favorite podcasting platform. We're everywhere, y'all. Where are we at? iTunes?
Everywhere.
Spotify,
SoundCloud,
Pandora.
YouTube.
I mean, literally everywhere. So you can find us. Go check out WHOA GNV podcast and hit subscribe. And leave a review while you're there. We need more reviews. Leave a review.
Yeah. Tell us what we're doing good. Tell us what we're doing good.
And of course, please support our incredible sponsors that make this show happen. We cannot do it without them. Many thanks to Dan Drodos and the GNV commercial advisory team at Collier's Gainesville. They have been such huge supporters of our show and can help you with your business, like commercial real estate needs. If you need to buy, you need to lease, whatever the case might be, go check them out at colliers.com/Gainesville. They are absolutely epic. They supported us all through 2020 and the coronavirus and everything else, man. And here we are, like 2021, and they're still here supporting us. So Dan, thank you so much. We appreciate you guys. Again, that's colliers.com/Gainesville. And Dr. Dre,
Yay.
This is our rapid fire session. This is going to be fun. Okay, because this is a little bit different than the podcast.
All right.
This is completely just fun. Our audience gets to kind of get a little behind the scenes of who you are.
Sure.
And so my first question is, what's your favorite Dr. Dre song?
Ooh, it's got to be The Chronic. Yes.
I wasn't ready for that. I thought he would take a little bit more time on that. Like he's never been asked that before. What is your favorite cereal?
Oh, it's definitely Fruit Loops with marshmallows.
That's a thing?
Yes. Go to Publix. Shout out to Where Shopping is a Pleasure.
I think Miranda would hate that because she's my girlfriend is a unicorn. She actually picks the marshmallows out of the Lucky Charms.
The Lucky Charms? What?
So that she can save them for me because she hates them.
What?
She just wants to eat the grain part.
Dude, I would buy just
get
marshmallows.
Honey Nut Cheerios. Like, what?
Right, that's kind of what but she loves the taste of it. So like I'm really curious what she think of like Fruit Loops with
marshmallows.
I don't know. But love you, darling.
What's your favorite energy drink?
I don't have one. I don't take energy drinks. I don't drink coffee or anything.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Like just water?
Water, I guess.
Like water is it?
Yeah.
Like, that's
water
fuel.
for sometimes I drink like vitamin water, but like it's fuel with energy. Whether I either have it, I have the motivation to get up and do, or I don't.
I feel like back in the day it was Goldschlager.
Probably was.
No. Who knows?
Probably was. Some Everclear. I don't know. What is your favorite sport to watch?
Football, hands down.
College, NFL, pro?
Okay, actually, I take that back.
Well, you said hands down. You can't take it back.
You're right. Okay, then we'll just go with college football. I mean, I love college volleyball.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we were there first of all, shout out Mary Wise. Like I would say we were there during a heyday, but like it's always been the heyday. So like I don't really know what that means. But yeah, we had some great volleyball teams.
Yeah, great players. Jane Collymore, Carrie Klinkenborg.
Angie McGinnis, Carrie Klinkenborg. Yes. We had some great ones.
Really great.
Yeah.
Great time. Amber McRae.
Love it. Who do you admire the most?
Oh man. I'd have to say probably my dad. Anthony Graham, like he's huge role in my life, much more than even he realized. But I wouldn't be the teacher that I am if it weren't for the role that he has played in my life.
Who is your favorite superhero and why?
Batman.
And why?
Because he's a human and he can beat all of the superhumans. Or sorry, in the DC universe, they're called metahumans. Right. But he is a person who, regardless, take the money piece out of it, but he has honed his skills and he uses his brain so well because he is the greatest detective. And he's not technically a superhero, so I guess that's not the correct answer to your question. He's a crime fighter. But so I guess my favorite superhero would be the generic, technically, I'll say Wolverine, but Storm was always my favorite because she's so
I didn't
powerful.
give him this question before time, so if it sounds like it's really rehearsed, it's just because he's that geeky about it.
I am that geeky. I mean, it's Storm is an Omega level mutant. She has the power to control all weather. Like you can't beat her. But then also I always wanted to be Magneto.
Yes,
because I mean then you literally control everything. And like in the first X-Men movie, whenever Florio, the officer, walked into his plastic cage and Mystique had pumped iron into his blood, and he ripped the iron out of his blood to kill him and to create those balls that escaped the prison. And now I'm going way off topic, but back to my favorite crime fighter is Batman.
I'm trying to think okay, so you're with Batman being human. I think of the other so for me, Iron Man is
he's the counterpart.
Human.
Yeah. But he has no skills.
He has skills? Who would win between Iron Man and Batman?
Batman, hands down.
Why?
Because Batman has the same level of intellect as Iron Man, but Iron Man doesn't have the combat skills that Batman has. Batman still has he has Iron Man level suits because that's what he used to fight Batman. That's what he's used to travel out of space. That he has all of that same equipment and just as much money as Iron Man does.
How many times has Batman died?
Oh, that's true. Has he?
I mean, now, currently now he has died, but
I was gonna say, and how many times is Iron Man? I don't know.
I don't know the answer to those
movies. I don't want to reveal
but there was
spoilers.
a snap. I am Iron Man, and he snaps and saves the world. But Batman hasn't had to do that. Michael Keaton or Batfleck or Robert.
Spider-Man's also human.
Yeah,
he is, but he has powers.
He has powers.
He has powers.
Yeah, you're right.
Batman is a self-made man. He's able to beat everyone because he outthinks them, he out-strategizes them, and he out-trains them. Superman hasn't trained a day in his life, but he has superhuman strength. So
that's why I like Superman. Now, everything my commentary on Superman is actually stolen from Kill Bill, but I love it that much. But Superman is the only one who is supernatural by design. His alter ego Clark Kent is Superman's critique on the human race,
which is unfortunate. So basically, he's a child who was afforded every opportunity in life and makes fun of everyone else around him by impersonating them.
No, he sees the human race as feeble and nerdy and
judging
weak,
the human race.
Is right. So he's impersonating.
And so he's just trying to blend in.
See, that's
man.
Whereas Bruce Wayne knows he's superior in terms of his level of money, and then uses that in order to make his way around and to facilitate and be a philanthropist to raise and elevate those around him.
Didn't Bruce Wayne inherit his money? He didn't really work for it.
But then he had to lead the company.
Iron Man.
He had to lead the company in the same manner.
Tony Stark.
Tony Stark is
in the same. No, Tony Stark also.
Of course, the entrepreneur.
You're right.
It.
But it was kind of
Of course, the entrepreneur.
I feel he really took it to the he had that engineering brain that really took it to the next level. Batman.
Bruce Wayne had a global empire. Wayne
but he didn't really design all the cool stuff.
Yes, he
I feel like he kind of fell into it.
Well, Lucius Fox designed a lot of it, and so did Alfred. However, you have to have the think tank of Batman. He still has to help with that and has to use it.
Batman's weak. I'm just kidding. We went way too long on that question. Next question.
Sorry.
It's yours, actually. But
oh, is it mine? What's your favorite ice cream?
Oh, chocolate chip cookie dough.
What's your favorite cocktail?
Alcohol.
All of it. Goldschlager and
no. Actually, a legit favorite would have to be either Crown Apple, Crown Peach, or Peach Bird Dog.
Peach Bird Dog.
If you haven't had it, you need to try it.
No.
What's the strangest thing you've ever eaten?
I've eaten a lot of food.
Yeah, so what's the strangest?
I guess nothing strange enough for me to remember. What's
your ultimate favorite then? The one your go-to.
It depends on the place. Like if it's Chinese, then it's house fried rice. If it's Harry's, then it's that. Well, it was for a long time jambalaya, but now it's their redfish dish that they have, where it's like redfish with a crab cake on top, and it's served on a bed of mashed potatoes and creamed corn. That's amazing.
Dude, I'm starving right now.
Dude,
hearing that.
I'm
like, let's go.
Yes.
What supply is running low in your house right now?
Probably toilet paper.
Oh man,
I poop a lot.
Why is that? Just natural biology.
I think just like it's because I'll eat and then like 5 minutes later I'm like, but like, and my wife makes fun of me for this, but like, you know, like when everybody wakes up they got to go pee, right? Well, I wake up and like I go, yeah.
You don't go pee like right when you wake up.
I'm just questioning it. I don't know.
No, everybody. Yeah, like you wake up, like, I gotta pee.
Like sometimes I work out first and then come back and I'm like, I didn't pee.
See, okay, so I work out in the mornings, first thing whenever I wake up, but like it's technically the second thing. Like I wake up and I go pee, but like I usually I'll poop. And then I'll go work out. And then after I'm done working out, like I'll poop again. So like before I start my day, like and get to work, I've probably pooped 3 or 4 times.
What do you like? Do you like have any intake before you work out since you work out that early?
No,
you don't.
I just get up and go.
No pre-workout.
No fuel.
Anything?
No anything. Like,
okay.
That's my fuel. Just get up and get it done.
My problem is like the pre-workout is like a diuretic.
Sure, I can understand that.
And so like I'll drink that before I work out, and then I'm like running on the treadmill, and I'm like,
I gotta go. Yeah,
exactly. So
see,
then I get
I'm
home
my own natural diuretic. I make myself sick.
I just want to remind everybody that there's not a podcast on the planet that is having an interview like this with the Florida Teacher of the Year. All right, this man is in the Department of Education and is crushing it. And we got him on the show talking about poop.
Everybody poops. That's a book. Everybody should be read to young children.
Let's get some more.
What is the one thing that you own that you wish you didn't?
So I bought some items from Wish.
Yeah.
And it's probably every item I've bought from Wish I wish I didn't own.
I bought one item from Wish.
The name Wish.
And I think I ended up trying to give it to you. I don't remember if I was successful or not, but it was like a little shirt and it said like, ask me about my dinosaur or something. Like, I don't remember but then you like flipped up your shirt and it was like a dinosaur. But the problem was you could see the print from outside the shirt. And I was like, this is never going to work. So, and it was also like I don't know, it was a large, but it was
but not
actually
really
on
large.
me. It was an extra small. So I was like, maybe Maddox can wear it. I don't know.
Was that like the great Facebook targeting that got you?
Oh, I'm terrible about Facebook. Like they own me, and
They're so good.
and I fall for it every time.
You like see the Wish items? You're like,
yes,
I gotta have that.
I tried to buy an Iron Man mask, and they have like this video of like the Iron Man mask being all electronic and like changing and moving, and like I bought it. It's this little rubber mask. It was terrible.
How much you spent on it?
Too much.
$3. Oh, I was gonna say, was it like $3?
I feel like normally isn't it like really cheap stuff?
No. So you got, but see, that's how they get me though. It's like, oh, this item from Wish.
I'm spending for quality here.
Right? They're like, this item from Wish is $30. Like, oh, clearly it has to be good, and then I get the $5 item.
Right.
Okay. Like I'm super interested in this, so I feel like we need let's spend the next 2 minutes going as fast as we can.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Because because that's me. Like I could dive into this, but I just feel like you've got some great answers to these questions.
Okay.
What was your favorite cartoon show?
X-Men and the Batman animated series, both of them from the 90s.
Mark Hamill.
Yes.
What is your favorite
best
song?
Joker yet? Favorite song? Oh man, I've got a lot of favorite ones, but I'm gonna go with my wedding song, "Don't Change" by Musiq Soulchild.
Do you have a dream car?
A 1996 Dodge Viper.
Yeah. What store do you shop at the most?
Walmart.
Was there something on your Christmas wish list that you didn't get?
No, because I don't have a Christmas wish list.
Okay.
I prefer to be the gift giver than the gift receiver.
Of course you are, because you're the most humble person I've ever met.
Oh my gosh.
How do you like your steak cooked?
Medium.
What is your favorite movie quote?
Why do we fall, Bruce? So we can learn to pick ourselves back up.
I used to have one, but I think I just haven't used it in so long that I've forgotten it. So I don't have Avengers.
You're not. So you're going Avengers. I'm throwing Batman
when
quotes.
When he finally says a symbol. Yeah, but I mean, Chris Evans was perfect Captain America.
What was the last film you watched?
I think it was Jingle Jangle. Question mark?
How was that?
Was that like a Hallmark
it's
Christmas
different.
movie?
Like,
What is
much,
that?
Yeah, it's Hallmark Christmas, but it's like it's an all African cast. Okay. So I mean, it was good. The design was good. I had some issues with like the initial songs because it's a musical movie.
Forrest Whitaker was in it.
Forrest was in it, and like he's phenomenal. Does a great job. So like the premise of the movie is really great. There's just some little things that just seem displaced, but no, it was a great movie.
What is the worst job you could have? Like something you'd be like, I'm so glad this is for somebody else.
Dog walker.
Just that brutal for you.
Yeah, I'm not an animal person.
No.
Okay.
No.
And it's not so much that I don't like animals. I just don't like cleaning up after animals.
Okay.
So like you have to take care. Like I can take care of a person because I can communicate with.
So you
person.
can poop 3 times a day, but like the dog does.
Absolutely no, because I gotta pick up that poop. I can just flush mine down the toilet.
What was the last spontaneous thing you did?
I don't do enough spontaneous things. Probably the last spontaneous thing I did was I called my wife and I was like, hey, we're going out to lunch. And I took her out to lunch on a whim. And we met over at Andrew's in Tallahassee on my lunch break just to have some family time.
Cool.
What's your best childhood memory?
Probably winning my first national championship as a martial artist.
Right? Yeah. Okay. I assumed it wasn't as a band watching the football.
Yeah, no. Our band, our football team wasn't that successful. Back in high school.
What's your greatest failure?
That's an interesting question, only because I look at quote unquote failure as opportunity. So I don't know that I've had any failure that was looked at as being my quote unquote greatest failure. There are things that I haven't succeeded at, but then I just work hard to make sure I succeed at them. So yeah, haven't had a greatest failure yet.
What's the craziest belief you have?
That all people genuinely are good.
Love it. Yeah. I mean, this is the final question.
All right.
Then our audience just has to tune in on Monday at 8 a.m. to hear the rest. Incredible story, guys, and we dove into a lot of really great stuff. So definitely give it a listen. Final question of the Side Hustle is, if this podcast could connect you to one person, who would it be?
Honestly, somebody who could help extend an opportunity for me to be a more global voice for equity for students across the globe. Someone who understands the importance of providing each student with an opportunity to achieve and to become the best version of themselves through providing a tailored, individualized educational experience that is catered towards their unique learning needs.
Love it, man. This was great. This was so much fun. I had a blast tonight. You guys will hear a little bit of our history on Monday's episode. Definitely tune in Monday at 8 a.m. It was just an absolute blast. So, final words?
Hey, no, you nailed it. This was a pleasure, man. And I know we didn't get a chance to mention a couple of things. This is one of those podcasts that could have gone forever, and I know that this is the Side Hustle, but I do want to say. We didn't get a chance to talk about the fact that this podcast, the real podcast, releases on Martin Luther King Day. So everything that Dr. King has done for this country and everything in his memory is just thank you. And I just wanted to bring that up because we didn't get to touch on that.
Wow.
But I always like to bring that up.
Yeah, enjoy the holiday.
Yeah, and enjoy the holiday. Like, easing into 2021, you got your first few weeks in. Hopefully you can kind of see how things are going and take the holiday to
I love that it's the first holiday of besides New Year's Day. But like kind of the first holiday of the year, good reflection point. Yeah, absolutely. Love it. You guys, and if you want us to ask your question on the Side Hustle, send us a DM via Instagram at WHOAGNV. I'll add it to our list here, and maybe it'll get asked to a future guest, and they'll dive into poop. We love you guys. Thank you so much for listening. Thanks for sharing this. Have an amazing weekend. We will see you later.